So we're in the middle of Dead Horse Cut right now, and to our right over here we have the McCormick Williamson Tract, and to our left is Dead Horse Island. And one of the big restoration projects that is coming forward, and the reason why we're really out here, is looking at all this levee that you see for the McCormick Williamson Tract. Most of this will be reduced down to sea level. And what that's going to do is this 1,400 acres that is above us is going to be restored from, it's currently in ag, and it'll be about a third subtidal, a third intertidal, which is the bottom of the low tide to the high of the high tide that gets wet and dry a couple of times a day, and then the third above that is going to be floodplain. One of the reasons that this is happening is also for flood control. And so by incorporating McCormick Williamson into the North Delta flood program, is that it reduces flood impacts during high water events for the surrounding areas. And that's Wimpy's boat launch is just around the corner. Dead Horse Island here has been subject to flood as McCormick Williamson floods and fails. So by restoring McCormick Williamson Tract, not only is there an ecosystem benefit, but there's also a greater flood control benefit for this North Delta region. And so what we're looking at is understanding how the food web and how the water flows through here differently, both before, and then see if we can quantify the change that restoring this big section of habitat in the Delta has on the effect, how it affects this local area in the food web around McCormick Williamson Tract.